Why I woke up 100% paralyzed one morning. This is my Guillain-Barré Syndrome story after 20 years. Imagine waking up one morning and you can't move a single muscle. Not your arms, not your legs, not even your eyes. That is exactly what happened to me 20 years ago. Hi, I'm Paul from Norway, and this channel is about my journey back to walking again after 2 decades in a wheelchair. Here you'll follow my daily progress as I use peptides, HGH, that's human growth hormone, special training program, special diet, and custom orthoses that I will use to get out of this wheelchair. And what is my goal? That is to inspire and help others with severe nerve damage or Guillain-Barré Syndrome, GBS, to regain hope and eventually mobility again. Subscribe now and hit the bell, and I will post new updates every day. Let me take you back to Christmas, the year 2006. Life was perfect. I just finished building our dream house here in Norway with the ocean view and everything. I was expecting my second son. Now I have 5 kids, by the way. And everything I worked hard for was actually coming together. And we were going that Christmas to a holiday in the Canary Islands in Spain to celebrate Christmas and relax in the sun. But one day during a lunch at the beach, on a beach restaurant, a simple chicken salad changed everything. I got hit with a severe food poisoning. I got terrible stomach pain and days of diarrhea. It was brutal, trust me. I later learned that it came from the bacteria Campylobacter jejuni, and this is common in undercooked chicken or in bird droppings. Just a quick tip: always cook your chicken thoroughly and use separate knives when you cook it and boards, because these microbes are invisible. But then back in Norway after the holiday, I pushed my through and went to work, exhausted. And after the last meeting at the office that day, my legs gave out. I remember I collapsed back into the chair, and driving home felt like impossible. At that time, I absolutely didn't know or understand what was going on or what was happening to me. The steering wheel felt like concrete, and it was actually very dangerous. And I barely made it to bed. The next morning, I waked up totally paralyzed. I could not move anything. Ambulance to the hospital, several tests, and the diagnosis was Guillain-Barré Syndrome. Guillain-Barré Syndrome is a rare autoimmune disease where your immune system attacks your nerves after an infection. Guillain-Barré, or GBS, affects about 1 to 2 people per 100,000 yearly, and Campylobacter is the most common trigger. Treatments with immunoglobulin didn't stop it at first. Intense nerve pain started, and it actually felt like being burned alive. I spent almost 2 years in hospital and rehab. The first 6 weeks I lost 40 kilos, mostly muscles. Nurses fed me, cared for me amazingly. I blew into a tube to call them because I could not press the alarm button. And slowly, during the months, some movement returned. But I ended up in a wheelchair. It was heartbreaking for me to be away from my newborn child and my kids. But in the deepest pain and sorrow, something incredible happened. I experienced God's comfort and healing in my soul. Despite everything, I have a rich, active life today. And in my belief, that is by the grace of God. Now this channel documents my next chapter in my life, where I'm using biohacking tools like peptides as BPC 157, TB 500, HGH, human growth hormone, as somatropin, a special very hard training program, a special diet, and this amazing custom orthosis from my orthopedic engineer team. Thanks to God, my wife, my family, all the doctors and nurses, and of course the orthopedic engineers, I'm now getting back on my feet after 20 years in a wheelchair. In upcoming videos, I will share with you what Guillain-Barré Syndrome, GBS, really is. I will share with you my exact peptide stack, and I will share in a video and explain exactly how this orthosis works. And I will also post daily progress updates. And remember, this is just the beginning. When I started 4 weeks ago walking with this orthosis, I was able to walk 20 meters. Now you will see in the videos that I walk over 1 hour without even a break. So if my story resonates, like it, comment below and send me a message and ask what you want to see next. Subscribe and join the journey. And remember this is my personal experience. I'm not a doctor, and this is not a medical advice. See you tomorrow.